So let's get into this mess because it is absolutely blowing up. Gypsy Rose's new book, My Time to Stand, has been dragging in reviews, like completely dragged. We're talking a whopping 95% of them being 1-star ratings, with scathing comments that are honestly humiliating to even read. But guess what? People are not stopping there. Nope, they're taking things up a notch, with plans for a massive protest timed perfectly to overshadow her meet and greet event. And honestly, it's getting spicy. Here's the deal. Gypsy's meet and greet / book signing is scheduled for December 13th at the Garden District Bookshop, starting at 5 p.m. Now, this peaceful protest isn't just about people disliking Gypsy, which they clearly do, but more about honoring Dee Dee Blanchard's life and demanding some justice. Because let's be real, Gypsy's whole book feels like a cash grab, painting herself as a victim while profiting off the tragedy of her own mother's death. People are not here for it. And when I say this protest is gaining momentum, I mean momentum. Word is, some attendees plan to dress up as Dee Dee herself to drive the message home. It's giving theatrical, but in a we mean business kind of way. To add to the drama, YouTuber Sir Morbid recently went live, spilling all the tea about what's going down. He's confirmed that this isn't some organized group protest. It's more of a come-as-you-are situation, with individuals showing up to make their voices heard. People are even planning to live stream from the bookstore that day, so expect all the receipts to hit social media in real time. And the online chatter? Oh, it's wild. A Facebook group has been buzzing with details, and apparently someone named Sugar Sandia, who people suspect might be Gypsy, messy, right, was spotted in the comments of Sir Morbid's live, trying to downplay the protest and spread rumors about the event being canceled. Spoiler alert, it's still on. Oh, and word is, Lifetime might even show up, because of course they love a little drama. TMZ could also crash the party. It's giving reality TV energy, and we're just here with our popcorn. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Sir Morbid is actually organizing donations to help protesters who need financial support to get to the event, with leftover funds going towards food for everyone participating. Talk about dedication. QR codes for donations will be handed out, and it's clear people are taking this very seriously. But they're also being cautious. There's talk of Gypsy planting people to cause trouble at the protest, so organizers are warning everyone to stay on their best behavior and avoid aligning themselves with any shady characters. And let's not forget Gypsy herself. Word on the street is that she's considering dodging this whole event entirely because, well, she knows it's not looking good for her. Honestly, who can blame her? This protest is shaping up to be a major PR disaster for her and the bookshop.
Will this be canceled? I don't know. But allegedly, there's a very high likelihood that it just may be. It could be due to low ticket sales and/or the protest. And I did say in my last video, this was taking place on October 13th. It's December, y'all, December 13th. So I had called and I asked if the book signing was still going on. They told me it was. And apparently it's not even close to being sold out. I was told if I get a ticket a couple days before, certainly there would be one available. And I also want to say that a lot of people have already kind of come to this foreshadowing because Gypsy Rose knows there is going to be people protesting and holding a vigil for her mother. And I do think if she were to cancel this, it would definitely be at the last minute. And she would blame that on her pregnancy, on not feeling well, false contraction, something. I think if you are nearby New Orleans, you should definitely go. If I could, I absolutely would. I think either way, if Gypsy cancels or doesn't cancel, she's feeling the heat from the public.
For those of us watching from the sidelines, the online community is ready to keep us updated in real time. If Gypsy does show up, it's gonna be chaos. If she doesn't, the backlash might be even worse. Either way, the drama isn't slowing down anytime soon. Oh, the drama just keeps escalating with this whole Gypsy Rose Blanchard saga, and the internet is not holding back. People are coming together like never before, and the outrage is reaching a fever pitch. One commenter online perfectly summed up the vibe. If I lived in Louisiana, I'd show up, plaster posters everywhere, and make her squirm. Justice for Dee, justice for Nick. Let her feel uncomfortable. And honestly, that's the energy most people are bringing right now. Not only are folks fired up about her upcoming book signing, set to happen on December 13th at the Garden District Bookshop, but the movement is spilling online too. There's a brand new petition on Change Editor that's gaining traction, demanding a re-investigation into Gypsy's case. Because let's be real, her 8.5-year plea deal isn't sitting right with a lot of people. This petition, started by Allison Maskey, is calling for the Department of Justice to step in and prosecute Gypsy under federal law. Why? Oh, buckle up, because the list of allegations is wild. According to the petition, Gypsy's crimes go way beyond the infamous killing of her mom, Dee Dee Blanchard. It alleges that Gypsy manipulated Nick Godejohn, tampered with evidence, committed financial fraud, and even profited off her crime through interviews, books, and documentaries. And that's not all. The petition lays out 11 points against her, from using the internet for criminal activity, to stealing baby clothes from Walmart before the murder, to firing a BB gun at her mom thinking it was real. Let's not forget the knife she mailed across state lines. Oh, and the cherry on top? Gypsy has allegedly been hiding earnings in trust funds under her family's names despite court orders. Messy doesn't even begin to describe it. But here's where it gets juicier. This isn't just about dredging up old crimes. The petition's real goal is to hold Gypsy accountable at the federal level under dual sovereignty laws, meaning the feds could prosecute her independently of the state's previous ruling. It's bold, it's dramatic, and it's got people buzzing. And let's not overlook the timing of all this. With her book My Time to Stand hitting shelves soon and the controversial meet and greet just days away, the protest energy is real. People are hyped, and they're planning to make a statement at her event. Some are even talking about dressing as Dee Dee to drive the point home. Meanwhile, Gypsy's critics are flooding social media, calling her out for profiting from the tragedy and questioning how she can live freely while Nick Godejohn rots in prison. Even the Change.org petition reflects that sentiment, with supporters emphasizing that this isn't just about Gypsy, it's about justice for Dee Dee and Nick, too. Whether it's posters, live protests, or fiery online debates, the message is clear: people are not letting this go. So, while Gypsy might be out there trying to paint herself as a victim and promote her book, the backlash is stealing the spotlight. And if you thought this drama was slowing down anytime soon, think again. This story is just getting started, and honestly, it's got all the ingredients for a true crime soap opera. Stay tuned, because the tea is hot, and we're all watching to see what happens next.